Same. Now we've got Hassan Ghazali in the studio with us today, and he has been, well, he's had me completely enthralled with the information that he's able to sort of have on the tips of his fingers when it comes to the night sky. Something every single one of us can enjoy us, whatever our means. We can get out there, have a look up in the sky, and teach ourselves a thing or two about what the universe has out there for us to enjoy. In fact, people have been texting in on 8989 asking how they can go about fulfilling their own interests. And I think one of the things you can do is to check out a little bit about the International Year of Astronomy. Or you can do that. I think the best way of doing that is to get onto Google and to search Suparco, S-U-P-A-R-C-O. Is that right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, Suparco, and follow that with I-Y-A. And that's standing for, of course, International Year of Astronomy. So I'll repeat that again. Just Google search S-U-P-A-R-C-O, Suparco, and I-Y-A, which stands for International Year of Astronomy. Hassan has also very kindly given me a contact that you can email him on. It is Society of the Sun. That's one word. societyofthesun@gmail.com, because I know there's going to be a lot of people interested in finding out how they can get involved. Believe me, Hassan is the man who can help you out with that. You can always, of course, find out as much as you can by yourself by just Googling about, any societies that do amateur astronomy in Karachi, Lahore, Islamabad, perhaps even Faisalabad. So all you have to do is search that on the net as well. One of the interesting things that I had encountered when I was young was this rather interesting plastic flexi globe, which was the map of the stars. Now, we have come a long way since then, and there is now, I believe, software available.
Oh, yes.
There's software available that provides you a map of the sky at the precise moment that you are, wherever you are in the globe.
So, real time.
So I believe March the 6th, you can get online and you can find out how the sky will look above wherever you are in Pakistan. Can you tell us a little bit about this software? What's it called? Where can we get it?
Well, there's not just one, but the one I recommend, because I use it very heavily, is called Stellarium.
Okay.
So you can just go to stellarium.org and download this file. It's not that heavy. And once you have it, then that's it. You don't need to go online again. You have all the stars, all the planets, everything in real time at your location, available on your computer. You can just view that. You can step outside, take a look, and then you can say, oh yeah, well, those 3 stars I saw on my computer are those stars up on my sky, and that's how the journey starts.
That's amateur astronomy. It's actually being able to help yourself, navigate your way around the night sky. The other thing you mentioned as well was basically go out the door and find out which of the stars you can see up there. And you were telling me earlier on that there is a survey going on by, I believe it is the Dark Sky Awareness Association.
Oh,
Can you tell me a little bit about that and why they're doing this?
Yeah, well, the idea is for a very comprehensive survey to be carried out to find out, what sort of sky does the world normally get. So this actually traverses the globe. It's called the Globe at Night. That's the name of the project. And the idea is that anyone, anywhere, just steps out, has a look, and then they go and just sort of plot in exactly how many stars they could see, the number of stars that were visible and what they couldn't see, this and the other, and they just plug it into the system, and that survey then generates this whole picture of what sort of sky you have, depending on where you are.
Okay.
And the entire world's taking part in this, so anyone in Pakistan is advised, just log on. They have very simple maps up there. You look at them, go outside, make your observation, come in, record it, you're done.
And that will also determine how much pollution is interfering with our visibility of the stars.
That is exactly the purpose of this.
Well, speaking of pollution as well, apart from pollution within our atmosphere, I believe there's pollution outside of our atmosphere.
Oh, yes.
What's that all about?
That's all about a bunch of people who don't really have any regard for, the repercussions of their actions. They send up satellites, this, that, the other, and then these satellites end up crashing into each other. You probably heard recently the Russian and the U.S. satellite crashed, and now the impact of that is that you have all this space junk that's just flying around. At some point it's going to go and hit something else, and then I wouldn't be surprised if very soon all our satellites are taken out because they're just crashing into all this debris. So I think we've been pretty careless, and it might be a good idea to start thinking about the ecology of space.
Okay. But I'm surprised you said some people. Is it because there are private organizations that are also responsible for sending up satellites? Are these TV stations, etc., or is it something the government is responsible for?
It's a mix of all of them.
Okay.
We have some private sector.
It's a bit far gone, in other words.
Yeah,
Now it needs regulation.
Oh, indeed.
A little bit like the financial markets all over the world.
Indeed.
But less said about that, the better.